everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more Naruto with me, and only me for now. Hopefully we'll be back with soon, but for now, doing some bits, and you know, last time thought I'll refix bits up in the village, get some resources, then the mod was glitched, and our chakra went crazy, so I set my chakra to be back down to what it should have been. That's all fine. I did go and do stuff in the village. I was gonna show it off, but then in my messages, hey, here's the final version of the mod. I fixed the bug, because apparently he had fixed the bug. So the bug of our chakra jumping up every time we died. Yeah, he'd already fixed that. He just forgot to send it to me. Also, apparently he's had the Kekkei Genkai reroll, but with the caveat of it does not do the dojutsus, aka eyes. So apparently how it's supposed to work is when you get your Kekkei Genkai for the first time, it just asks you, do you want to reroll it one time? And then you get a choice to reroll it, and that's kind of it. So, it's better than nothing, it's something. And you know, apparently the chakra stuff is now fixed, so that's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna reroll, because I'm actually sick of ice. I get it more than half the times I play Naruto mod, and yeah, the passives are kind of annoying, so I'm gonna re-roll this and see if we get something cool. Oh no! As a side note, also, when I was in the video, I noticed it seemed like we were pretty loud for, like, you know, breaking blocks and basically the Minecraft stuff. It seemed very loud, so I am turning that down. I'd rather not have to compete with me breaking grass for volume. Also, it made editing that episode a bitch, because I was doing a lot of construction, I was doing a lot of digging, I was doing a lot of, breaking random bits of grass and stuff, and then talking in amongst it all. And I'm like, oh crap, I actually had to figure out where I started talking all this. So I ended up rather than me getting to skip over gaps of time where I'm just working, like, oh, I need to actually figure out where my start point was. Yay. So we got Earth release. Wait, oh, yeah, we need that. Oh, well, no, this is fine. I was about to say, unfortunately, we don't have lightning release. Yeah, okay, so Inmost thing doesn't grant us the other learners. But you know what? It's still fine. Oh, wait! Oh, wait, does the reroll work off of... Oh, please don't tell me the reroller works the way I think it... Does reroller reroll the thing exactly as it works originally? So that means whatever things are in your inventory, it gives you a second reroll on those elements. And because I had freaking earth in my inventory, it gave me explosion. I'm thinking it might work that way, and I hate it now, because why did I put earth in my inventory? Feck, I wasn't prepared. I mean, explosion's really strong, it's just... The very point of explosion is it blows things up. It causes mass destruction. And that's, like, just not... I don't do that as much. Like, I tend to prefer subtler things. Why are you here? What the feck? I need to figure out what the feck I'm doing. I need to grab elements and stuff. I need to grab things. I guess we work on explosion release, question mark? We do not use this stuff in the village. We never, ever, ever use this stuff in the village, as long as we can all agree to that. Like, we thought Inmo's explosion was bad. Oh, explosion's built for destroying this stuff. It's so much worse. Hello, Minotaur. Ugh. Okay. Oh, you have great perk in the water. Oh my god. Can't. Oh, no, I can't get you. I was about to say, can I get you without you getting me? It's tough, but it's doable. Oh my god. Okay. I'd say a Minotaur forever. Oh my god. I just decided up here. Hello. Ow. Ow. Feck. I need to... Oh, plus he's doing for a lovely dose of chakra training. Because, yeah, the harder I hit person, the more chakra I obtain. So, that's at least nice. Yeah, I can hit him pretty hard and get, you know, a bunch of chakra training. That's pretty good. Anyway, so, things. I repaired areas of village. I flattened out area. Hold on. I did 20, okay. I flattened out area. I returned cows. I brought 2 cows over. We need to build an actual pen for these guys at some point. I need to destroy this and build farm other places, because as nice as it's having a potato farm out here, I would rather it not be directly in front of where I live. I put on door and things, made myself a little base thing, still need to put on a roof, figure that one out. We fixed the grinder, so that's at least good, and the rest of the village is fixed. But from comments, people reminded me of how the Naruto NPCs work, and it's based on doors and villagers. Basically, we need lots of villagers and lots of doors. If we get lots of villagers and lots of doors, then more Naruto NPCs spawn. Mainly, Might Guy can spawn if you have 50 villagers and, like, 50 doors. Which basically just means we need to expand the village and actually have villagers, but we also need to get villagers to, you know, create more villagers, which means we need to stop killing them. I'm going to take that offhand for now, because I don't trust it. I'm going to put that back on hand and start learning the earth wall, which could equally destroy a village. Earth wall could literally cover an entire village in an earth wall, so it's not exactly much safer, but, you know, I'd rather have that on hand than explosion. But anyway, so we have like half a dozen villagers still remaining here. We're going to have to like try and get them all together and do stuff with that, I guess. Plans for a different point though. For now, I think the main thing would be tearing down their houses and stuff and going from there. But yeah, I also need to do some other bits. Like, yeah, I need to get an enchant table so I can like actually use all these levels that I've gathered up from all the mass, well, trading we did. Also, I need to, like, you know, get the cow stuff. Basically, we need a farm. We need a farm so the food situation happens, because I'm running out of food. I'm realizing that's a problem. And then, yeah, I need to figure out the whole housing situation, which this is Inmo's house. That's why I haven't repaired this one. Wait, is this Inmo's house? Wait, no, this is Inmo's house. Brr. Okay, well, some of the villagers are staying here, possibly because there's beds in here. Wait, no, the villagers don't sleep in beds. Do villagers sleep in beds in this version? I actually don't remember. I'm actually not sure about that one. Anyway, I'm going to quickly tear down some of this stuff just so it's out of the way. Hold on. I also remembered last time we have got some beautiful things. We've got some beautiful tools called Hammer Time, which does stuff like that. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love the Hammer Time mod. Oh, it makes my life so much simpler. Speed, it does this, taking 3x3s. Oh, it's just so much quicker. Oh, look at it. Do I have other potatoes floating around? I think I gathered some at some point. I do actually need to make like an actual food chest and stuff at some point. That'd be smart too. But okay, I guess I'm just doing more little bits and pieces around the village right now, trying to get things in order, while I also like get myself in order, I guess. God, going from ice to explosion though. Like, ice is so cool and control based, which is, I love ice. Ice is brilliant, but I get it a lot, and the passives are really annoying. Freezing the water over every time I walk places is just a pain in the ass, and having that spike constant inventory is kind of annoying too. It's just a wasted inventory slot. I hate it being there. Like, I could turn the passives off. Ice would just be perfect. My favorite is still definitely Magnet, but that's because Magnet gives literally the Magnet board, and the animations for Magnet are just so cool. But yeah, I got Explosion. It's powerful. It's terrifying. I get an ability to fly with it, but I don't remember how it all works. I'm really scared I'm going to destroy the village with it. Right, anyway, bits. So, these buildings need to go. These buildings here, they need to go. So we're going to get rid of these ones. Right, hold on. Before my axe was 0 durability breaks, I just remembered. Hold on. I did a thing. I have actually an enchant table. I've got some basic resources. I'm going to build another axe, enchant it, then combine them together. I'm not gonna lie, it's times like this where I've got the explosion thing, and I'm just sat here thinking, wow, it'd be so cool if I could get the explosion from the that one magic mod that gives you Mega Meme stuff, because that explosion thing looks so cool. But anyway, hey, can we get some cool stuff out of this? Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Put all that together. We go dum-ba-dum. Da-dum. Right. Continue deconstruction of village area. Okay, moved some stuff around, fixed some chests. Chests are a bit in order. Tearing down this area so that we have access to more space. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but we'll figure that one out in a moment. What the feck am I doing with the cows? I need to do something with them. I need to move them somewhere. Can't just leave them here. Or well, we could leave them there, but like, they're not good to us there. We want to use them. We need leather and things so we can get an enchant table. So I want to go gather more cows. Hello, Minotaurus. I clearly have not lit up this area enough after I tore all the area down. Darn. Well, luckily Minotaurus is... I don't know. Minotaurus is still unnerved me, just because I'm so used to playing in a version where they're, like, one-shots. So I always look at them with a bit of fear. Even though, like, yeah, in this version of Minecraft, they're not that bad. How active is this thing feeling right now? Like, you working? Are you functioning like you're meant to? Guys, is this thing slow, or is it just because I'm so used to it being, like, better? I'm not sure. I don't know if this thing's fully working again or what the deal is. I don't know. We need to get more spawners, clearly. That's clearly the answer. If we get more spawners, we will have an issue. Maybe. I don't know. Because right now, that one's just ungodly slow. But then that's kind of expected. There's only one thing in it. Alright, I guess I'll rebuild these guys' pen. Like, I'll build them pens or something. That's probably the best thing to do. Can I still ninja jump like this? Not really, but I can ninja climb. Good. I was going to put a roof on this pen, but I'm realizing now I really shouldn't. Either I raise it up bigger so we can jump over the fence, or I just make it so there's no roof. and then we throw all the cows in. Honestly, this is probably the simpler way, so we're just gonna do it this way. Right, now for this eyesore. Yes, I'm tearing down basically half the buildings in the village at this point, but let's be real. They were next to my house, so one, they were always doomed, and two, they kind of are an eyesore, so, you know, kind of want rid of them. They're kind of broken. Plus, we can just do better. We'll literally just build it in for the villagers or something. I don't know. I mean, it does raise the question, how does villager breeding work again? Because I haven't done that since, well, Naruto. But, God, like, old villager breeding, I should say, actually. Hold on, wait. I think we... Did I do villager breeding in, like... I think it was in slime or something. I forget. I remember doing it in one version of mod. I forget one, a higher version. But, like, the one that always rings a bell to me is when I did, I think it was 1.7.10 Naruto. And we needed a bunch of villagers for stuff. And I just remember creating this big box thing. That ended up creating tons of villagers. I haven't done this in forever, though. So, yeah, we're going to, like, move all the villagers around. Get them into a place. And then, like, you know, seal them and do whatever needs to be done. I'm pretty sure you need a lot of doors, don't you? Oh, yeah, also, as I say, no, Inmo has no idea I'm doing any of this. So he's just going to come back to that half-gone village. Yeah, at the very least, I'm not going to lose track of where they are if I, you know, mark the floor like this. Okay, I guess that's staying like that for now until I figure out how I'm getting them out of there. Okay, so I've cleared out the area next to where I live, and also next to where the grinder is. I've cleared out on top of the villagers. I have some cows on storage. We need to go get more, but I also need to breed them. Cows breed via wheat, but I also just need potatoes because food. So... Guess I'm setting up a farm. I'm now trying to remember if Hammer Time has a hole that covers a lot more land than the regular one, but we're already this deep in. Alright, get ourselves a bit of farmland, get some wheat on the go, get some potatoes on the go, get something on the go so we can start, you know, mass producing. Because, yeah, we're gonna get hungry. And apparently we're going to need a bunch of leather. Also, I suppose we're going to need emeralds for the Tale of Bees map as well. And technically speaking, if we have a butcher or a farmer, we could make use of that and, like, trade them stuff. So that'd be useful too. Okay, before anything, actually, hold on. Bloop. Hello, you two. There you go. God, it's so small and pathetic. But it's something, I suppose. I could, in theory, tear down the other farms, couldn't I? Any carrots for anything? Unless we want to get golden carrots, I suppose. Oh yeah, that reminds me of the other thing I need to finish up. Outfit! I need to get my armor in place, don't I? Yeah, armor's durability is really good. So yeah, it's worth just getting the armor pieces on just for that bit of extra protection. Would be good. Also, yeah, I am pushing the land out a little bit because, you know, monsters are going to spawn in areas and I'd rather them not spawn directly on top of where all my plants are. So yeah, all the other thing is I need to make the rest of my outfit. That's going to require red wool. I should probably go out and look for some sheep as well then. I'm gonna go nab some cows regardless, so might as well. We know there's a bunch of them over yonder that way. Yeah, here's tons. I also know Zabuza was somewhere around here, but I'm gonna assume he's despawned by this point, because if he hasn't, yeah, it's gonna be a bit scarier. But, oh, this is why we normally get lightning mode, so I can run quicker. Ah! No! No, dude, back off! That's so not cool. What the? I turn my back for 1 second and he appears over here. God, okay, so that's really close to the village. Oh, I don't want to deal with him. He's way too strong for me right now. I need way more stuff to deal with him. Anyway, here's your cow. Take this. Dun dun dun. Oh my god. Right, so Zabuza's just hanging over there. Again, in time, he should despawn. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I got bones. Do I have bones? I don't have very many bones. Oh, no, I do have tons of bones. So it turns out, yeah, putting this at the back of my house was a really dumb idea. Because I'm absolutely going to jump on it several times. I need to do something about that. I'll figure out later. Anyway, for now, though. Dun 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 dun. I don't the mod in. Let's be right click. I don't Pam's harvest crafting. Okay, I hate the fact my farm is almost fully filled up. I know. Okay, I need to go get more seeds. I need to go get more... See, I need to fill this farm. If I see just this one big empty strip on it, that's gonna drive me crazy. There we go. And done. Until I break it. Anyway, right, I guess we need some leftover potatoes. So I actually get some food. Okay, at least the area around where I live is looking a bit cleaner. The other half of the village will just need a work in progress. I'll expand the farm as I acquire more things. So that'll be fine. We'll just keep growing it. So we have tons of food and tons of stuff. Sheep though, I need to go get my outfit done. I'd rather have a full outfit at this point. So, hey, if I have a float over here, is Zabuza still around? Or is he gone? I wonder now. I think he's gone. Good. Never mind, he's not gone. He's literally right there. Okay, yeah, just be careful. Just don't attract attention to him. Right. Hold on, I need to bring a sheep back. I need, like, I was grabbing cows before. Hold on, we need a sheep. Oh, hello. Oh, it's Tachi! Oh my god. Hey, there's a fun question. So, right now, the Gekkei Genkai reroll, it makes it so that when you get your Gekkei Genkai for the first time, it will pop up a thing on screen once, basically saying, hey, do you want to reroll your Gekkei Genkai? And you get to make the decision there. If you roll eyes, you probably say no, because you're not going to be able to get them on the reroll. Because for whatever reason, Byakugan and the Sharingan, they operate different from normal Gekkei Genkai, which kind of makes sense. They are literally, you know, eyes, so they count as armor pieces over normal things. So there's that. But, yeah, the other way you can get a Sharingan is by beating Itachi. You beat Itachi, there's a chance your Sharingan will fall out, and you can, like, have it. Now, can you implant Sharingans that Itachi drops to just have that, or... I was looking at it, like, I was so suspicious there. Oh, no, wait, I put that down, right at the very start. I'm just realizing where I'm positioned. Well, we're back at spawn. Yeah, can we have Itachi Sharingan, or are we stuck using only ones you get from other players? There's the final question. Why are there so many cows? Where's all the sheep gone? Why did I kill all the sheep for the armor I have? Well, hello there. Yeah, I see you. You're not fooling anybody. Especially since you're not informed. He turns into a tree. I forgot he turns into a tree when you beat him. Mainly because I think Inmo beat him on the ground where he couldn't turn into a tree. You! The fecker! Bah! Hold on, did he drop anything? Drop anything? Ooh, he dropped a kunai. He ain't dropped any flesh though. Darn. Would have been nice, but anyway. Right. I need sheep. I need to go find sheep. Okay, I forgot, yeah, Zetsu, they're supposed to spawn in, what, forests and mountains or something? Yeah, anyway, I'm wondering if we can get Itachi Sharingan. So we're going to have to try and beat him at some point, which is going to be horrible, because, yeah. But at least his drop rate for his Sharingan's a lot better than it used to be. I think there's a config that now lets you actually set his drop rate, so, like, we can make sure we get his Sharingan if we can kill him. The actual killing him part's going to be tricky, because Itachi before was always horrible, and he's still horrible today. His not Gekkei Genkai, his, taking that moment to remember that type of ninjutsu, but the genjutsu, that's the one. His genjutsu is a pain in the backside to deal with, because he can basically just trap you in it. Luckily, though, if there's more than one person fighting him, they can pretty much counteract him that way, because one person gets trapped, the other person keeps fighting and stuff. It doesn't really help all that much, though. He will bully someone, and they're going to have a really horrible time, because genjutsu is insanely overpowered, just in general. But, I mean, that rings true in this mod. If you caught a genjutsu, you're kind of just a sitting duck. I also realized I was running about avoiding this boat, thinking, danger. There's no danger there. That's completely safe. Wait, hold on, I just need wool though, don't I? Oh, okay, hold on, we don't need a sheep now. We can just steal this sail off this boat. Yeah, I'd still like to get a sheep, so we have one, but you know... For right now, I just want to get armor on, so I'm kind of protected. So, you know, needs must and all that. What if I use my axe on the boat? Okay, well, nothing at the top end, because, you know, it doesn't work that way, but we got a fair bit. There's no stuff here. We didn't leave anything good here. Good. Alright, I've got tons of wool now. I can go build my outfit. I'm also just realizing, without really trying to, I also have kind of just amassed, like, some extra chakra today. I'm up to like 670 now. Huzzah. Oh, that's Sasori. I saw something a weird shape there. I was about to go towards it. It's Sasori. I saw Sasori's puppet tail. And for a second was wondering what that was. Oh, okay. The Akatsuki being out more is way cooler. Because that does just generally mean there's just some threats floating around. I'm quite liking that. I'm quite liking them just popping up and jump scaring me every now and then. Although I also like it because it means when we flip this around, I want to go look for the Akatsuki. They're going to be about. And I can't wait for that. I can't wait to have to go hunt the Akatsuki. And we're going to actually be able to find them. And it's going to be great. So, outfits. We need Naruto. Where are Sasuke's feet? Are there any chest plates that don't require a bunch of leather? Like, obviously there is the hidden stone jacket, which I like red and stuff, so I like the hidden stone stuff. It makes logical sense. I really wish I could get like their like headband stuff for the way it is, but like without the icon on the head plate. But what about this one? No, this still requires things. Also, that's leggings. Yeah, I think no matter what, I am gonna have to build leather armor for this, aren't I? Like, there's none that are without requiring at least a bit of it. Darn. Okay, so I'm getting more leather for the chest plate. At least I can put shoes on. That's something, I guess. Finally, I have sandals. Also, I don't trust switching up my jutsu thing like that because me realizing I'm on the Earthwall jutsu, which actually is close to getting learned. Question mark. It's possibly get that done. Yous are great for this. You guys I can actually deal with very well because I can just kind of go on the water. Like, yeah, an army of these will come over, but, you know, step a little bit on the water and easily handled. Oh. Yay! It's done! Huzzah! Alright, hold on. I need to be careful of eating. Anyway. Earth style! Earth wall jutsu! Didn't work. There we go. That was a very small, pathetic wall. Actually, hold on. There's another question. Chakra regeneration! I hadn't tested it since, you know, we switched things around. Yeah, it seems to be working pretty good. Dum-ba-dum. Chakra regenerates pretty nice. Kill. Right. Now to see what happens. If I use all my chakra for a big old earth wall, what occurs? Let's find out. Earth still. I'm being shot at. Where from? No, the chicken! Hold on. I need to... Give. No. Oh! Earth still! Earth wall! Ah! I used half my chakra. I got a decent sized wall out of it. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna leave now. Well, anyway, with that, I've now learned all the earth jutsus. Now I need to figure out what else I want to learn. Probably should learn chakra flow. That's one that was recommended for if you're doing melee combat because it literally is a melee type jutsu. It flows onto your blade and gives you reach or something. So, guess we'll work on this next. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of our channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the joining members, ULQ Vami, Phantom Shadow, Hellfire Dragon, Franklin Cassini, Caden Cruz, Reaver Stavern, Autumn Simp, Kingman2472, Old Gut, Asta, Phoenix, and our ANBU members, MonsterQ and AdenIsGone. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.